Chosen one. Only a few moments remain. A significant financial breakthrough has already been set into motion from heaven. Give this your full attention, because this is not a message to postpone or overlook. There is a purpose behind the fact that you are reading these words at this very moment. The message is both clear and powerful. A door of opportunity has opened, but it will not stay open indefinitely. A financial blessing is already making its way toward you, and how you respond in these next few moments may determine whether you recognize it, embrace it, and fully step into it, or allow it to pass by without realizing what was placed before you. If this speaks to your heart, type Amen. I am not speaking in symbols or mysteries. I am telling you plainly that what has been delayed is finally beginning to move. Every financial burden you have carried, every season of lack, every quiet prayer you whispered when no one else knew, your struggle has been seen. This blessing is not happening by chance. It is intentional. It is an answer that has already been released, marking the beginning of a new direction for your life. This moment of change is already unfolding, which is why you sense an unusual urgency within your spirit. That feeling is not panic or fear. It is the awareness that something important is shifting, that circumstances are changing, and that everything is beginning to align in ways you have never experienced before. This is about far more than receiving money. It is about stepping into peace, security, and a future where you are no longer trapped in the same financial struggles. If you believe this message, take a moment to like this video as a simple expression of your faith and agreement. Your willingness to receive what is being spoken reflects your readiness to embrace what is already being prepared for you. For a long time, you have lived through seasons where nothing seemed to make sense and every effort appeared to fall short. You worked, you tried, you stayed patient, and still it felt like you were being overlooked. But what you did not see was the preparation happening behind the scenes. Doors were being arranged, opportunities were being shaped, and now, at this very moment, those hidden preparations are starting to surface. This blessing is not coming to you the way you expect. That is why you must stay alert. It may not look like a sudden drop of money from the sky. It may come as an opportunity, a connection, a decision, or a moment that requires you to act with courage. If you hesitate, you may delay what is already yours. If you recognize it, you will step into it with clarity and confidence. Type 777 if you trust God. You have been chosen for this moment, not because you are perfect, but because you endured. You kept going when it was hard. You believed even when things were not working in your favor. That kind of faith does not go unnoticed. It builds something strong inside you, something that can carry greater blessings without breaking under pressure. I want you to understand something deeply. This is not luck. This is alignment. Everything that has happened, even the delays and disappointments, has been shaping you for this exact point. If everything had come earlier, you might not have been ready to handle it. But now you are different. You are stronger, wiser, and more aware of what truly matters. The financial blessing that is being released is not just meant to pass through your hands. It is meant to stay, grow, and create stability in your life. It is meant to break patterns that have followed you for too long. It is meant to lift weight off your shoulders so you can breathe again without constant worry. Do not doubt this because of your past. Your past does not have authority over what is being released now. Your mistakes, your setbacks, your moments of weakness, None of that cancels what is already in motion. This blessing is not based on your perfection. It is based on purpose. You may feel unprepared. You may feel unsure. That is normal. But I am telling you that what is coming is not here to overwhelm you. It is here to elevate you. It is here to show you that your life is not stuck where it has been. There is movement. There is change. And there is progress that is about to become visible. Right now, in this moment, I need you to quiet the noise around you. Stop listening to doubt. Stop replaying fear. And stop questioning whether you deserve this. You do not need to earn what has already been given. You need to receive it with faith and step forward with confidence. The next few moments matter because they shape your mindset, and your mindset shapes your actions. If you stay open, aware, and ready, you will see the signs clearly. You will recognize the opportunities. You will move when it is time to move. And you will not hold yourself back like you have done before. This is a turning point, not a small one, but a real shift that will change the way you see your future. The pressure you have been carrying will begin to lift. The constant stress about money will start to ease. And in its place there will be a sense of stability that feels unfamiliar at first, but deeply right. You are not being left behind. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are being positioned. And what is being released right now is proof that your time is not just coming. It is here. Have you heard about the private group of neuroscientists working on brainwaves connected to money? A top researcher revealed this work was based on CIA studies not meant for public release yet. The result is a simple 7-second ritual, validated by 4 neuroscience labs. Now practiced at home, many who once struggled financially are now living in dream homes, owning luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations. But this page could disappear without warning. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. You may feel a shift inside you. Something subtle but real. That is not your imagination. That is your spirit recognizing that something has changed. The weight you carried for so long is beginning to loosen, even if your outer situation has not fully caught up yet. Stay steady, because what begins within will soon become visible around you. Type 1010 to receive blessings. I want you to pay attention to the small openings that appear in your life now. A conversation that seems ordinary may carry a hidden opportunity. A decision you feel nudged to make may lead to something much greater than you expect. Do not overlook these moments. This is how blessings often enter, quietly, without announcement, but full of purpose. You have been conditioned to expect struggle, to assume that things will be difficult and slow. But I am shifting that pattern. I am showing you that ease and provision can exist in your life. 2. It may feel unfamiliar at first, almost uncomfortable. But that is because you are stepping into a new level. There is something important you must understand right now. Fear will try to rise as things begin to change. It will whisper that this will not last, that something will go wrong, that you should hold back. But fear is not your guide. It is a voice that comes from past pain, not from present truth. Do not let it control your next steps. You are being invited to trust in a deeper way, not just in words, but in action. When you see the opportunity, move. When you feel the nudge, respond. Do not wait for perfect clarity, because perfect clarity rarely comes before the step. It comes after you begin. Type yes to receive miracles. The blessing that is being released carries more than money. It carries a shift in how you see yourself. For too long, you have doubted your ability to rise above your circumstances. You have questioned whether you are capable of handling greater responsibility and abundance. But I see you differently. I see your strength, your resilience, and your potential. You are not small. You are not limited to the struggles you have known. There is more in you than you have allowed yourself to believe, and this moment is designed to awaken that truth inside you. As the financial blessing begins to unfold, it will also expand your vision of what is possible for your life. Do not shrink back when things start to improve. Do not question it to the point that you block it. Receive it with humility, but also with confidence. You are not taking something that does not belong to you. You are stepping into something that was prepared for you. You may notice that certain things begin to fall away. Old habits, old patterns, even certain connections that no longer align with where you are going. This is not loss. This is clearing. You cannot carry everything from your past into your future. Some things must be released so that you can move freely into what is ahead. I am guiding you through this transition carefully. You are not being thrown into chaos. You are being led step by step. Even when you feel uncertain, know that you are not alone. There is direction, there is protection, and there is purpose in every part of this process. Your responsibility right now is to stay aware. Do not drift through this moment distracted or disconnected. Stay present. Stay open. Pay attention to what is unfolding around you. The blessing is not somewhere far away. It is near, closer than you think. There is also a need for gratitude, not forced words, but genuine recognition. When you begin to see even the smallest signs of change, acknowledge them. Gratitude strengthens your connection to what is being given. It keeps your heart aligned with the flow of provision. You have waited a long time for relief. You have carried burdens that others did not see. And now, as things begin to shift, you may feel a mix of emotions: hope, excitement, and even a little disbelief. That is natural. Allow yourself to feel it, but do not let disbelief take over. This is not too good to be true. This is real. This is happening. And it is happening because the time has come for change in your life. The delay is ending. The cycle is breaking. And what is ahead is not just temporary improvement, but lasting transformation. Keep your focus steady. Do not get pulled back into old thinking. Do not let past experiences define your expectations for the future. You are stepping into something new. And new requires a different mindset. I am with you in this. Every step you take, every decision you make, I am guiding you. You are not navigating this alone. Trust that even when you cannot see the full path, the next step is already being shown to you. What is coming will not only impact you, but those around you. The stability you gain will allow you to support, to give, and to create a life that is not just about survival, but about purpose and impact. This blessing carries responsibility, but it is a responsibility you are ready for. As this shift continues to unfold, you will begin to notice a difference in how things come together for you. Situations that once felt blocked will start to move with less resistance. You will find that what used to take long periods of struggle begins to align in shorter, clearer ways. This is not coincidence. This is the effect of what has already been released, working its way into your life. Is it really possible to attract money more naturally using a 7-second ritual? Research connected to the CIA suggests certain brainwave states influence how opportunities appear in your life. This technique, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift away from financial pressure toward improved lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There is a reason why this moment feels different from all the others you have experienced before. In the past, you hoped for change, but deep down you carried doubt. Now, something inside you is beginning to settle. You are starting to believe that change is not only possible, but already happening. That inner shift is powerful, and it will influence everything that follows. Type 1111 if you believe. I want you to stay grounded as this blessing unfolds. Do not let excitement turn into distraction. Stay focused on what matters. When opportunities appear, give them your full attention. When doors begin to open, step through them with purpose. This is not the time to hesitate or second-guess every move. You have been prepared for this in ways you may not fully understand. Every challenge you faced taught you something valuable. Every delay strengthened your patience. Every moment of lack sharpened your awareness of what truly matters. Now, those lessons are becoming tools that will help you handle what is coming with wisdom. There is also a need for discipline in this season. A financial blessing is not only about receiving, it is also about managing, growing, and protecting what you receive. Do not fall into old habits that caused loss before. This is your opportunity to create a new pattern, one that leads to stability and growth instead of stress and uncertainty. You may feel the urge to share everything immediately with others. Be careful with that. Not everyone will understand your journey, and not everyone needs to know every detail of what is happening in your life. Protect what is being given to you. Nurture it quietly until it becomes strong and established. Type 222 to claim miracles. As things begin to improve, you will also notice a change in how you see yourself. The doubts that once held you back will start to fade. You will begin to trust your decisions more. You will speak with more confidence. You will carry yourself differently. Not because you are trying to impress anyone, but because you know something has shifted inside you. This confidence is not arrogance. It is alignment. It is the natural result of stepping into what has been prepared for you. It allows you to move forward without constantly questioning your worth or your ability, and that kind of confidence opens even more doors. There may still be moments where uncertainty tries to return. That is part of the process. Growth does not happen in a straight line. There will be moments where you feel strong and moments where you feel unsure. Do not let those temporary feelings define your direction. Stay anchored in what you know is happening. The blessing that has been released is not fragile. It is not something that will disappear at the first sign of difficulty. It is steady, and it is designed to last. But you must meet it with the right mindset. You must be willing to grow into the person who can carry it well. You are not alone in this transformation. I am guiding you through each step. Even when you make mistakes, you will be corrected gently and brought back on track. There is grace in this process. There is room for learning and adjustment. You do not have to be perfect to move forward. What matters is your willingness to stay open and responsive. When you feel a nudge to act, do not ignore it. When something feels right, trust that feeling. Your intuition is being sharpened in this season. It is becoming a reliable guide, that will help you navigate opportunities and avoid unnecessary risks. There is also a deeper purpose connected to this blessing. It is not only about your comfort or your success. It is also about your ability to create impact. As you gain stability, you will have the opportunity to help others in ways you could not before. You will be able to give, to support, and to uplift those around you. This is how blessings expand. They do not stay limited to one person. They flow outward, touching many lives. And as you allow that flow to happen, you will find that what you have continues to grow. Generosity and wisdom together create a cycle that keeps increasing. You are stepping into a new level of responsibility, but also a new level of freedom. The stress that once controlled your decisions will begin to lose its power. You will have more space to think clearly, to plan, and to build something meaningful. Do not rush this process. Allow it to unfold naturally. Each step has its place. Each moment has its purpose. If you try to force everything at once, you may miss the depth of what is happening. Stay patient. Even as things begin to move more quickly, there is a rhythm to this blessing, and you are learning to move with it. At times it will feel fast. At times it will feel steady. Trust both. Both are necessary. Both are part of the bigger picture that is being created in your life. You are not the same person you were before this moment. Something has shifted. Something has opened. And something has been set into motion that cannot be undone. This is the beginning of a new chapter, one that will bring not only financial change, but a deeper sense of peace and direction. There is something important happening inside your thinking right now. Your mindset is being reshaped so that you no longer operate from fear or lack. You are being guided into a place where you make decisions from confidence and trust. This shift in thinking is just as valuable as any financial gain because it determines how you use what is given to you. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. What if most people struggle financially because they never activate a specific brainwave? Leading neuroscientists point to CIA-linked research that highlights this missing link. This 7-second ritual, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people rethink their financial habits and improve outcomes. Many are now moving into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and traveling on luxury vacations. But this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is removed. You may start to see new ideas coming into your mind. These ideas are not random. They are part of the path being revealed to you. Pay attention to them. Write them down if you need to. Act on them when the moment feels right. These ideas carry direction, and following them will lead you closer to the full expression of this blessing. There will be times when your growth is tested through small, everyday moments. You may feel the pull to return to old patterns or respond the way you once did. Do not mistake those moments for failure. They are invitations to make a different choice. Each time you choose progress instead of familiarity, you become stronger and more prepared to carry the blessings that are on their way. You may also notice changes in the world around you. New relationships, meaningful conversations, and unexpected opportunities may begin to replace what once felt familiar. This is a natural part of your journey. As you continue to grow, your surroundings will begin to reflect that transformation. Welcome these changes instead of resisting them, and allow yourself to move toward the people and places that align with the path now unfolding before you. If you believe miracles are being prepared for you, Type 2222. You are stepping into a season where even your smallest actions will produce greater results than before. Choices that once seemed insignificant will now shape much larger outcomes. That is why remaining aware is so important. Be intentional with every decision you make, and carefully guard where your time, attention, and energy are invested. This season also calls you to maintain balance as new financial opportunities begin to appear. Do not allow your inner peace to be replaced by a different kind of pressure. You were never meant to exchange one burden for another. Instead, you are being led into a life where success and peace can exist together, allowing you to continue growing without sacrificing the calm within you. I am leading you towards something built to endure. It is not a temporary achievement or a blessing that quickly disappears. It is something stable, lasting, and firmly established. Reaching that future requires both patience and faithful consistency. Continue showing up with commitment. Continue making wise decisions. Continue moving ahead, even when the progress seems slow. Before long, you will look back and realize just how dramatically your life has changed in what felt like only a short time. What feels gradual now will appear significant when you see the bigger picture. This is how transformation often works. It builds quietly, step by step, until one day you recognize that you are no longer in the same place you once were. There is also a deeper level of trust being formed between you and me. As you see things align, as you experience provision, your confidence in this connection will grow. You will begin to rely less on external validation and more on the guidance that comes from within. This is a powerful place to be. Do not let distractions pull you away from this focus. There will always be noise, always be things trying to take your attention. But not everything deserves your energy. Choose wisely what you engage with. Protect your peace. Protect your focus. These are essential as you step into greater responsibility. You are being elevated. But elevation comes with awareness. You will begin to see things more clearly, including things that are not aligned with your path. This clarity may require you to make changes that feel uncomfortable at first. Trust that these changes are leading you towards something better. The financial blessing that has been released is not separate from your personal growth. They are connected. As you grow, your capacity increases. As your capacity increases, you are able to handle more, build more, and sustain more. This is a cycle that will continue as long as you remain aligned. There is also a sense of renewal happening within you. You are not carrying the same weight you used to. Even if your circumstances are still shifting, something inside you feels lighter. That lightness is a sign that you are moving in the right direction. It is a sign that the burden is lifting. You may notice that you begin to think differently about money itself. Instead of seeing it as something scarce or stressful, you will begin to see it as a tool, a resource that can be used wisely to create stability, support others, and build a meaningful life. This change in perspective is powerful. You are not being given this blessing to create more pressure. You are being given this blessing to create more freedom. Freedom to make choices that align with your purpose. Freedom to step away from constant worry. Freedom to live with a sense of peace that has been missing for too long. Stay connected to this truth. Do not let temporary challenges shake your confidence. Even as things improve, there may still be moments that require patience. Do not interpret those moments as setbacks. They are part of the process. Part of the refinement that ensures what you are building is strong. You are moving forward even when it feels slow. You are growing even when it feels subtle. And you are receiving even when it has not fully appeared yet. Trust the process. Trust the timing. Trust that what has been released is already on its way to becoming visible in your life. You may begin to feel a deeper sense of control over your decisions, not control driven by fear, but control grounded in awareness. You will know when to move forward and when to pause. You will sense when something is right and when something is not aligned. This clarity is part of the provision being given to you. Type 777 to affirm your belief. There will be moments where you are tempted to rush ahead, to grab everything at once because you have waited so long. But I am guiding you to move with intention, not urgency. What is meant for you will not disappear if you take a moment to understand it fully. In fact, moving with wisdom will ensure that what you receive stays with you. How are people moving from financial stress to more comfortable lifestyles so quickly? A CIA-linked study suggests a simple 7-second brain ritual may influence how people respond to opportunities, supported by 4 neuroscience labs. This method is helping individuals improve daily life. Many are now stepping into dream homes, upgrading to luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations. But this page could be deleted at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Your patience is now turning into progress. The waiting season is shifting into a building season. What you do next matters more than what has already passed. The past has shaped you, but it does not define the direction you are moving in now. You are creating something new with every step you take. Deep, to affirm. There is also a deeper level of peace that is being offered to you. Not a temporary calm, but a steady sense of assurance that you are on the right path. This peace will help you make decisions without being overwhelmed. It will allow you to think clearly, even when things around you are changing quickly. As the financial blessing continues to move toward you, you will start to see confirmation in different ways. It may come through repeated signs, through unexpected support, or through situations resolving in your favor. These confirmations are meant to strengthen your trust, not to make you dependent on constant proof. You are learning to stand in confidence even when you cannot see the full picture. That is what true faith looks like. It is not blind, but it is steady. It moves forward even when the outcome is still forming. And that kind of faith opens doors that hesitation keeps closed. You may also find yourself letting go of certain fears that once felt permanent. Fear of not having enough, fear of failing, fear of being stuck. These fears lose their grip when you begin to experience real change. And as they fade, you will feel lighter, more free to move without the weight of constant worry. There is a flow to what is happening now, and you are becoming more comfortable moving within it. You are no longer resisting change. You are allowing it. You are no longer questioning every step. You are trusting the direction you are being led in. This is how transformation takes root, not through sudden dramatic shifts alone, but through steady alignment over time. Each choice you make, each moment you stay aware, each step you take in faith, all of it builds something strong and lasting. You are also being prepared to handle success in a way that brings stability rather than stress. Many people receive opportunities, but struggle to maintain them because they are not prepared internally. You are being prepared from the inside out, so that what you build will stand. Do not underestimate the importance of this inner work, the way you think, the way you respond, the way you manage what you receive. All of it matters. This is not just about gaining something. It is about becoming someone who can sustain and grow what is gained. You will begin to see yourself differently in the days ahead. You will recognize your own strength. You will acknowledge your own growth. And you will start to carry yourself with a sense of purpose that was not there before. There is also a sense of gratitude that will naturally rise within you, not forced, not spoken out of obligation, but felt deeply. When you begin to see the shift clearly, gratitude becomes a natural response, and that gratitude keeps your heart aligned with what is being given. You are stepping into a place where you no longer have to fight for every small step forward. Instead, you will begin to move with a sense of flow, where effort is still required, but it is supported by alignment and clarity. There will still be moments of challenge, but they will not carry the same weight as before. You will face them with a different mindset, a stronger foundation, and a deeper sense of trust. This is what makes the difference between being stuck and moving forward. Your journey is not ending here. This is only the beginning of a new chapter that will continue to unfold in ways you cannot fully imagine yet. What is being released now is just the first layer. There is more ahead. More growth, more opportunity, and more expansion. Stay grounded in who you are becoming. Stay connected to the peace that is growing within you. And stay open to what is still unfolding, because what has started in this moment will continue to build step by step into something far greater than you have experienced before. There is a quiet confidence forming in your spirit, and it will guide you in ways that feel steady and grounded. You will not need to chase every opportunity or react out of urgency. Instead, you will begin to recognize what truly belongs to you and what does not. This discernment will protect your energy and keep you focused on what matters most. Type yes to receive miracles. You are also entering a phase where your timing begins to improve. In the past, you may have felt like you were always a step behind or moving too early. But now there is alignment in your actions. You will begin to move at the right moments, not because you are guessing, but because you are sensing when it is time. This is part of the blessing that many overlook. It is not only about what you receive, but about how smoothly things begin to unfold. When timing aligns, effort produces greater results. What once felt difficult begins to feel manageable, and what once felt impossible starts to look achievable. There is also a deeper level of self-respect growing within you. You are no longer willing to settle for less than what you know is right. This will influence the choices you make, the people you allow into your space, and the opportunities you accept. This self-respect is not pride. It is awareness of your worth. Type 777 if you trust God. Why are experts saying this brainwave discovery might soon be removed from the internet? A top neuroscientist has shared CIA-linked findings about a 7-second ritual that may influence financial awareness, verified by 4 neuroscience labs. This technique is helping people move toward improved lifestyles. Many people are now experiencing lives they once only imagined, living in beautiful homes, driving luxury vehicles, and traveling to extraordinary destinations. Yet this opportunity to learn may not remain available forever. Be sure to use the link in the description and pinned comments before it is gone. As you continue moving forward, you may notice your personal standards beginning to change. This is not because you are comparing yourself to others, but because you are gaining a clearer understanding of what truly belongs in your life. With that growing clarity, you will naturally recognize what supports your purpose and what only distracts you from it. This new perspective will make it easier to avoid the things that once pulled your attention away from what truly matters. As your financial breakthrough continues to unfold, your priorities will begin to shift as well. Matters that once demanded all of your energy may no longer seem nearly as important. Your focus will gradually move away from temporary solutions and toward creating lasting stability. That change in mindset is an essential part of building a future that can endure. Every blessing carries responsibility, and what is being entrusted to you is no exception. The way you manage these opportunities will influence how they continue to grow and multiply in your life. This truth is not meant to burden you, but to help you remain aware. You are fully capable of handling what is being placed in your hands. You are no longer the person who wandered without direction or struggled without understanding. Through every experience, you have gained wisdom, maturity, and the insight needed for this next chapter. Believe in that growth, and trust that you are prepared for everything that is now beginning to unfold. There will be seasons when events move more quickly than you expected. Opportunities may appear without much warning, and important decisions may require a timely response. When those moments arrive, remain calm and steady. There is no need to panic or react impulsively. Even when life accelerates, you can remain grounded and clear-minded. You are learning to move through every situation with balance, not held back by hesitation, and not driven by haste, but guided by quiet confidence and steady purpose.